Oh, Rigsby, do you have to creep up behind me like
Oh, because you never get tired of looking at yourself, do you? You wear that mirror out the way you're going on.
that? I was just running a comb through it.
You were trying to make your eyebrow go up and down again, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were, I can tell. You look as if you haven't a fit. You won't get a woman that way, you know.
As a matter of fact, this detached, cynical expression pulls the birds. I get quite a few looks.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're probably waiting for someone to throw a net over you.
Well, there's nothing wrong with having an expressive face, Rigsby. It shows character.
Cobblers.
All right. How do you suggest I express my...
Well, why don't you go out and get yourself tattooed? That's what we used to do.
Tattoo?
Yes.
Is that your idea of expressing yourself? I suppose I'd look better with a dancing girl all over me chest.
It's the only way you'll ever get one there.
Not anymore. I've decided to change my image.
Oh, well, I'm very glad to hear it. Hey, is this new image going to clean the bath out after him?
I've been neglecting myself long enough. You can let yourself go without noticing it, you know.
Hey, this new image wouldn't have nothing to do with our friend here, would it?
No, what should it?
Because that's his jacket you're wearing.
Oh, well, I just thought I'd try it on.
Yes. Hey, that's not the only thing you're trying on as well.
What do you mean?
Well, I understand you've been telling Miss Jones the conditions up here are disgusting.
Ah, well, as a matter of fact, Rigsby, we feel that it's...
We feel? Oh, we. He's only been here 5 minutes and it's we feel. Yes, I knew he caused trouble.
No, it's not causing trouble. It's just that Philip feels that it's a bit overcrowded up here.
Overcrowded? He's never known luxury like it. I told you, never had a pair of shoes on till he came here.
Not again.
Look, they're pinching his feet, you can tell. He has them off as soon as he can. They've got to feel the ground under their toes.
He's the son of a chief. Yeah. Those shoes he wears are handmade.
All right, so he's the son of a chief. All that means is his mud hut's a bit bigger than all the other mud huts. Anyway, I wouldn't get too attached to him if I were you.
Who said I was attached to him?
I notice you haven't gone home this weekend.
Ah, well, you know what it's like at my parents' place. Saturday night's either rug making or insulating the roof. Well, at least Philip's interesting.
What's interesting about him?
Well, it's the son of a chief.
Yes, we know.
He's got 10 wives.
10 wives? Bloody hell! Of course, marriage doesn't mean the same to them, does it? They get married whenever there's a hurricane. You know, they think God's angry with them. Yes, well, I'm going to keep a very close eye on him. He's already been making himself a nuisance with Miss Jones, hanging around, flashing his teeth at her.
You're not jealous, are you?
Of course I'm not jealous. You wouldn't give him a second look.
I don't know. White woman out there might have quite a lot of status. We don't know how many bags of salt she might be worth.
You watch your tongue.
I can see her now, going down to the river. A few hoops around her neck. Pile of washing on her head.
I knew you wouldn't understand, as if she'd get involved with anybody like him.
Philip! You promised to come down last night. What happened?
I couldn't. Rigsby was painting your door.
I know, that was the 5th coat. I think he suspects. He even paints the doorknob.
Well, you see, we must be careful.
There's only one answer. I must come to you.
No. I mean, what about Alan?
Well, he always goes home on Fridays. I know. I'll bring a nice bottle of wine, and we can have one of our long talks.
No. I mean, what about?
About us, Philip. We've got to see if we can make it work.
Make what work?
Black on white, Philip. Don't do that.
Do what?
Roll your eyes like that. It's not nice. You did that last night. Good heavens, anyone would think you were bored. Only Daddy can see me now. He must be rotating in his grave.
Why?
He wanted to keep Britain white.
Perhaps we should respect his memory.
Oh, Philip. No, we must live our own lives. We must defy convention.
Jones, just...
I must go, Ruth.
Do you mind if I just check your paintwork while I'm here, Miss Jones? I thought it might need another coat.
It's had 5 already, Mr. Rigsby.
I said no, Miss Jones, but it's groaning for it.
Must you do it at midnight?
Well, it's the best time. There's nobody knocking about then. At least there shouldn't be.
I thought you went home at the weekend.
Oh, no, not every weekend. Oh, you don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. Rigsby's going to paint Ruth's door.
Not again.
He says it's groaning for it.
It's not the door that's groaning for it. No, it's getting worse. It's worse than being in college, this. We won't be able to do any entertaining, you know.
Do you mean women?
Yeah.
You're not against them, either?
Not against them often enough.
I'm quite handsome in that respect.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
Why?
Pardon?
Why do you think that?
Oh, well, I didn't think you'd have my inhibitions.
I've got inhibitions you haven't even heard of.
They say you've got 10 wives.
Yes.
10 wives. Don't you find 10 a bit intimidating?
No. It's like driving in traffic. You only see the one in front.
You circumcised? No, I was only asking. Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I am. Rotten, isn't it?
You should have it done when you're 13, in the bush, with a blunt knife.
Is it painful?
It does make your eyes water a little.
I suppose it's a custom, is it?
Oh, they're mad about it in my country. They even do the girls.
Crikey. How did they do that?
I don't know. I don't stare quite as hard as you do.
Oh, sorry.
I could do with a little more privacy around here.
Nah, you're all right. Nobody ever comes up here.
Oops, mind your backs.
Didn't you ever knock, Ruby?
Could do with a key to that door.
We don't need keys here, at least we didn't. Besides, I've got no access.
But we can't even lock the bathroom door. We have to wedge a chair against it.
I've told you, if you're in there, all you got to do is keep whistling.
We can't whistle all the time.
What's the matter? Frightened someone's going to come in and sink your boats?
You have a right to some privacy.
Oh, I suppose you're used to better things, are you?
That wouldn't be difficult.
There's something I don't understand about you, Sunshine. If you're the son of a chief, why are you called Smith?
Well, that's not my real name.
Of course it isn't.
So what's your real name?
I can't tell you that. My real name is known only to the elders. You see, my people believe that if a man has your name, that he can harm you, that he can take your name and work evil with it.
Yeah, we got people like that in this country. We call them the police.
Rigby, you don't understand. Philip's name's Taboo.
Well, if his name's Taboo, why can't he say so and be so secretive about it? I think he's just trying to get away from those 10 wives, eh? 10 wives? I've never heard anything like it.
Why shouldn't I have 10 wives? I'm not poor. I'm not sick.
Well, I think it's indecent, and I'm surprised the missionaries didn't put a stop to it.
Missionaries?
Yeah.
You don't need missionaries.
Well, why not?
Because I happen to be a god. That's why not.
You what?
He's joking.
You ask my people. They don't think it's a joke.
I don't know if you can say it. He's got the nerve to say that. It's such a wonder he doesn't strike you down dead.
I suppose it's some kind of primitive belief, is it?
No, it isn't. It's simply that my people believe that I've inherited certain supernatural powers from our ancestors.
Oh, yeah. That's why you're not dealing with ignorant savages now, mate. You're dealing with educated white men. And I can prove you're not a god. Do a miracle.
What?
Go on, do a miracle. If you've got magic powers, what are those dirty pots doing in the sink? Should have thought you'd had those washed and stacked. Come on, Mary Poppins, what are you hanging about for?
My powers relate mainly to the forests and the hunting of animals.
Yes, I bet they do. That's very convenient, isn't it?
I have to be careful. It's quite a responsibility. Yeah. Sometimes I only have to look at a person and something unpleasant happens, especially when they've annoyed me. The result can be quite horrible.